It's too late now, I remember everything and how careless we could be.
Yo, what's good everyone, Wolf here and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to be playing a classic PS3 title, which is Infamous 1. There's a total of 5 games in the Infamous series and I'm hoping to go through and play them all. I do want to apologise for the game audio being a bit all over the place volume wise, as Infamous 1 doesn't have a in-game audio setting, so I had to work around it with my recording and editing settings, otherwise it would have been extremely loud. Apart from the volume issue and the controls being a bit clunky as it's such an old game, I'd really enjoyed my time playing Infamous 1 with a variety of different powers and different mission choices that impact how your story will go along the way. You also have 2 paths that you can follow, which is pretty much good versus evil. My main path was evil, but there were moments of good along the way, but ultimately my game ended with me being fully infamous, as I personally like the abilities for being infamous better for my playstyle. If you do enjoy today's video, be sure to hit the like button. Also consider subscribing for all future content. And without further ado, let's get right into the Infamous 1 bloopers and best moments.
Activation plus 6 minutes. Pulse is 45. Respiration 10. Looking good, Cole.
What the hell happened?
Oh, God.
While sliding into unconsciousness, I could somehow, I don't know, hear the voices of the dying. Thousands crushed by falling buildings or burned alive in the fires. Trish lost her sister, almost lost me. Zeke was always there, somehow sure that I'd wake up, while outside the city fell apart. A plague struck, followed by rioting, theft, rapes, civilization committing suicide. In a bullshit attempt to contain the biological threat, the federal government locked down all access in and out of the city, and we're stuck in this cage with the psychos. Cops are all but gone off the streets, either dead or too chicken shit to stand against the gangs that control things now. Outside, things were bad. But inside me, something was beginning. Scary as hell at first. You gotta understand, there was no one to talk to, no experts to consult. But with time, I'm learning to control it, master it. Just hope it's not too late.
Stop screwing around! Yeah! We are eating! Damn. Too late.
That's when I caught my first sight. The Reapers. Before the blast, they were just a bunch of junkies dealing drugs. Now, they own the Neon District. Taking whatever they want. That changes today.
Right, let's see if we can land on someone then. Incoming. Well, I smacked him at least. Just sent them straight off the bridge. That was a good riot, like the trophy popped up his head.
fucking station. It's our ticket out of here.
The gate opened to a wall of razor wire machine guns. Seif made a break for it, smashed in the gate to the decontamination unit, and fell headlong into the heart. And I moved, faster than I knew I could. I was
Well then.
greeted by name. This FBI agent, Moya, had seen the footage of me at Ground Zero and came here to wait, figuring I'd try to escape, knowing I'd have powers. She explained that before the blast, her husband John had been assigned to infiltrate the First Sons, a shadowy group working on a project they called the Ray Sphere, a device designed to drain the neuroelectric energy from a group of people and concentrate it into an individual. She'd lost contact with John the night of the blast. Despite all her connections, Moya was losing hope. Yet she'd found me, somehow believing I could be trusted, ready to make me an offer. I go back to the city, find John in the Ray Sphere, and she'll get me out of the quarantine and clear my name. This whole Ray Sphere thing sounds crazy to me. Suddenly I'm a human light socket, so maybe I should cut her some slack.
Off you go. Is you alright there? Off you go. Off you go, mate. Smell you later, mate. Oh, fuck, that one got me back.
The Reapers are gunning for me. Now you gotta help me. You gotta help.
Ah, crap.
Unlucky.
Installed surveillance devices on our building. Please disable them.
At least Broski waited for me to get out of the cutscene. Oh, what's he doing? Is he alright there? Oh shit, I can slide along the tracks now because of my new ability. That is sick. Really enjoying the first Infamous game in the series. Like, there's some cool shit, you can do parkour, you can slide along the tracks. Like, it's really good.
I'm gonna see you pay for what you've done.
Don't think you are. Didn't go too well, did it? Oh, fuck, that's just my luck.
She's gonna be pretty pissed about this.
Who the hell are you?
Just a concerned citizen. Now hold still.
He leaped toward me, his icy fingers digging into my head. For a moment there was nothing, and then he started to show me things. Horrible things, beyond description. And in that split second, I understood he was showing me the future. Death and destruction on an unimaginable scale. As he released me, I knew that he was responsible for all of it. That he had opened Pandora's box, and it wasn't ever gonna close, and that damn Ray Sphere was somehow involved. And then he was gone. What's your problem?
Darling, what took you? Was there traffic? I told you not to take the bridge. It's always packed up at night. Get dressed. We have dinner plans tonight. Of course I told you. Silly man.
You gotta be kidding me. Hell.
Stop trying to confuse me.
Keep talking.
Crap.
Now that she's dead, it's time to get up close and personal.
Yes, yes, I love it.
Hold still. Crap.
Remember the weekend in Lujo? We stayed in bed the entire time, and oh, how you whispered to me. Promises you made.
Shut the hell up.
Why, Isler? Why do you love her? I'll kill her. I swear it. I'll wear her skin like a robe.
Damn it. Crazy bitch.
You don't know, do you? Of course not. You'll find out soon enough. And oh, how you'll weep.
Hell. Why don't you just die?
You'll never control it.
That was a good boss battle. I like the way you have to reach over, grab the things off and then like rip it back off. That's a cool mechanic to have during the boss battle.
Sasha was a piece of shit before the blast. But looking at her now, is this what my powers are gonna do to me? A warped body and twisted mind? Is that my future? Either way, she knows all about the First Sons and their ray sphere. If I'm gonna dig myself out of this hole, it starts with her talking right now. They came fast. Smoke everywhere. Sasha got pulled out. Whoever they were pros, trained for this kind of thing. There was no time to think. Water was pouring in, the place was falling apart. With no way back, I went forward, into the slums of the ward. Finally found your sorry ass. Hey, Zeke,
Hold that,
I
mate.
took care of the guy that greased Dwight.
Absolutely
Just so we're clear,
fried him.
This was a one-time deal.
Unlucky lads. Just got taken out by the fucking drone.
There's a lynch mob foreman, and they want your head on a platter. There are cops with them, too.
Fucking look at them. Unlucky. This is what having superpowers is all about. Tearing shit up and taking processors on your head. Oh, are you alright there, mate? You're bugging out through your car. Do a backflip for me. Let's go. What a way to end the mission. Oh fuck, I've gone down with him. Shit. How did that even happen?
No one will stop me.
Just
Unlucky, mate. Get the fuck down here. Oh, he's gone already.
Cole, I have the results from the photo analysis. It's Alden Tate, the son of Richard Tate. You paying attention? I've got a lot of ground to cover, and this is important.
I was transfixed. Moya kept talking while I watched this man, this old, grizzled man, lift a bus with his mind. I'm strong, but nowhere near that powerful. Alden was born to the leader of the First Sons. As a powerful mentalist, he was groomed from an early age to assume control. That is until Kessler showed up. Alden disappeared into the streets, growing up scared and homeless. But there's no fear in those eyes now. No, the blast has made him powerful. Gave him the tools to combat his paranoia. With a flick of his wrist, he threw the bus on top of the hospital, sending a message to anyone that would challenge him. With Trish still inside that thing, I had to act fast. Not that I could do anything to Alden. He was already gone.
Suppressing fire!
Oh shit, what is that?
Holy crap.
Ignore that cow! Focus all your fire on Tate! Attention all units. Tate is in custody. En route to
Let's
the
go,
east
that was a good boss battle.
By the time I got inside, it was too late. The place was slick with gore. Poor bastards never got any backup. If Zeke kept his post, they'd be alive now. And Alden would still be in a cage. Not sure Zeke's ever gonna forgive himself for this. Don't know that he should. That night, you could hear the screams from Tent City. They were drunk on power, proud of their victory over the cops and over me. Now the race sphere seems farther away than ever. Alden knows we're coming,
Oh fuck, I've just kicked him off the mat. Ah, fuck man. I was spam clicking to do the thing where it steals the health and he's come up.
I know you, both of you. Locked me up like an animal. Tied me to that bed. Tried to electrocute me. I showed you though. You and those pigs. I know why you're here. What you want. Nobody's taking a damn thing from me.
Really have a thing for trash monsters.
When my tower is complete, I will be reborn. This tired old body will be gone. Replaced by coal, steel, and concrete. And then I will fulfill my destiny. By God, I'll take what's mine.
Damn thing won't budge. Need more time. Keep it up, brother. Almost got it.
You stole my childhood. My home. You dare come here.
Poor Alden. All that potential squandered. Your father would have been so disappointed.
You dare mention my father. I'll kill you. All of you. Tear you from limb to limb.
Zeke, get out of here. Run.
Zeke yanked the ray sphere out of its cradle and was caught between Alden and Kessler. It was definitely time to escape, but he just stood there, petrified. You see, through the fear, he realized that the key to his dreams, the tool to make him superpowered, was right between his hands. Asshole makes the choice to kill thousands, stealing their lives so that he'll be transformed, and then nothing. Everyone's fine. No change at all. Kessler's first to grasp the situation. Claims to know what's wrong. If Zeke brings him the ray sphere, Kessler will be able to give Zeke the powers he craves. My best friend looks me in the eye and then makes his second mistake. Alden goes ballistic at the loss of the sphere. The tower shakes and it starts to rip apart. But I was just dumbfounded. Barely felt the impact.
Alden, this ends now.
Holy shit.
Ignorant pissant! This is what my father wanted. Me, governing all that I could see. My destiny will be fulfilled. You're like Kessler, craving what doesn't belong to you. None of you understand, see the truth, but I do. I see it all. I'll kill you, that whore, and your thief of a friend. All of you.
Alden no longer seemed like a threat to anyone. Just some old guy howling about how Kessler had stolen his first son's birthright. Then he changed his tone. Claimed he wanted to work with me to get revenge, to join forces and kill Kessler. The guy must have felt my hesitation, because in that moment of indecision, he jumped. No normal man could have survived that fall, but Alden's a conduit. Same rules don't apply. Either way, this thing's coming to a head. My enemies are all gathered here in the historic district. Kessler's preparing them for the final battle. Yeah, this is the finish line. Just wish I wasn't crossing it alone.
Trish!
Looks like I was wrong.
Get me out of this!
I got baited. Shit, no.
Time slowed down as Trish fell. All my powers, and I couldn't do a thing. For a second, she sprung to life, just long enough to say that she was ashamed of what I'd become. That God had given me these powers, and I'd squandered them, hurting others and thinking only of myself. I buried her in the park alongside others who died since the blast. Kessler's gonna pay for this. I'm gonna find that sick bastard, and I'm gonna kill him.
What were the odds of that come back down and landed on my head like that?
You know, I had that thing in my hands once. Kessler asked me to hold it while he adjusted some cables during a test. I could feel it pulsing, like something was inside it trying to get out. It's not right.
And everyone wants it.
That big lightning strike of yours should destroy its protective container. Then we can blow the sphere sky high.
How many lives has that thing destroyed, corrupted? I can't risk it falling into the wrong hands. But it gave me powers once before. If I use it again, it could make me twice as strong. And then no one would dare challenge me. Trish's crumpled body flashes through my head. I think of Amy, Seek, and I hit that sphere with everything I've got. But something goes wrong. The race field cracks open, creating a vortex of energy. John's pulled in, and it tears him apart. And I run. John and the race sphere are gone, reduced to ashes. Nothing went according to plan. At least the race sphere is out of the picture.
And here we are, back where it all started. I was so worried that you weren't gonna live through the blast. But you were fine. More than fine, actually.
I remember your voice now. You were there after the bomb went off.
I've always been there, Cole. Every step of your life. been for nothing.
Get your hands off of him! Cole, make a run for it! I'll take care of this gas bag.
This doesn't concern you, fat man.
Ah!
No one is gonna save you this time.
You're not gonna be so glib when I ram my foot up your ass.
Let's go. It's been such a good game. Can't wait to see what the rest of the series has got in store for us as well.
I looked down at Kessler, reveling in my victory. And then I heard him whisper, "Trish, I love you. Please forgive me." Then he was on me, fingers digging into my face. As Kessler's secrets played out in my head, I finally began to understand. I saw his nemesis, a beast intent on extinguishing all life. In those early days, Kessler could have used his powers to stop it, but instead he fled with his family, leaving others to fend for themselves. Hunted for years, Kessler and his family watched as the rest of the world went to hell. And then it was too late. Too late to fight. Too late to save anyone. In that moment of failure and grief, he used his newest and most dangerous power. He went on a one-way trip back in time, attempting to rewrite history. Kessler seized control of the First Sons and accelerated the Ray Sphere's development. Decades spent plotting the blast, organizing the quarantine, finding me. Yet the thing that drove him forward, Kessler's sole link to the past, was a picture from his wedding day, when he married Trish, with Zeke as his best man. My brain lurched, unable to accept that Kessler and I were the same person. That he'd come back in time to mold me into the savior he failed to be, going so far as to kill the woman he loved, I loved, so that I wouldn't be tied down by emotions. No, Kessler wanted me strong, ruthless, so that when I faced the beast, I'd be capable of making impossible decisions, all for the common good. And then Kessler fell back, dead. His final message, my final message, burned into my brain. I take one last look down at myself, my future self, and turn away, the rage curdling inside. I hate everything about Kessler, but when the time comes, I will be ready.
What a plot twist there. Can't wait to get into the other games. I think there's another 3 in the series, like 3 games. This one's been brilliant. Even though it was a PS2 game, no, not PS2, sorry, PS3 game. Controls are a bit like all over the place here and there, but I got used to it. Really enjoyed it. I don't know if this is going to be another cutscene or is it just going to be credits. But if you have enjoyed, be sure to hit the like button. Also consider subscribing so you don't miss out on all future Infamous content. And I will see you in the next Infamous game. Peace.
Because of me, Empire City is a wasteland. I've taken this place down notch by notch, and it's never getting up again. Kessler thought he was preparing me to face some beast, that I'd be using my powers for the greater good. What an idiot. These powers are only good for one thing, letting me take what I want, when I want. In a place with no law, the strong take what they want, and the weak are their slaves, their playthings. And no one is stronger than me.